some of the positives is knowing that I don't have to go to a mechanic anymore. Well, I had a really good mechanic. I would highly recommend them. But
not for her because she won't be going to them anymore.
Right,
sorry,
I do.
Sorry,
I feel
whatever
bad.
your name is.
I feel
Mr.
bad about
Mechanic.
that. Right.
But yeah.
Joe, that's his name.
Okay.
And so.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did all of this cost?
I did add on some stuff. You know, we got that $7,500 off. The dealership had an additional, I think it was $2,500 off. I think altogether I got $10,000 off, and it ended up being like.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a great day today. Well, today I'm headed to my sister's house, and my sister recently purchased an electric vehicle. So she's gone electric. So we're gonna go check her vehicle out. So pretty excited about this, and I want to capture it all on video in case you're thinking about getting an electric vehicle. I know you hear in the news that people aren't purchasing electric vehicles, they're too expensive, all of this. Well, sure, this is anecdotal, but my sister just purchased her an electric vehicle. So I'm going to interview my sister and just get her honest take on EV ownership. I think it's been about a month now, but we'll find out. So we're going to get her honest take, and you know, whether or not she likes the transition, or if she's thinking about going back to a gas vehicle, and just the convenience or inconvenience of an electric vehicle. But yeah, we're going to talk about it all, and hopefully you get something out of this. And also, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate all your support, and I'll see you all back in a few. Hello everyone, I'm back, and I'm at my sister's house, and
Hey!
And right here we have the Kia EV9.
It's a little dirty.
So she's obviously been driving. You look around and you see there's snow out here. Yeah, there's a Rivian over there. But right here, pretty nice. Nice. I've just been checking this thing out, and this is a pretty good vehicle here. Just give you a wide view of this. And he has the aero rims on it. Of course, this is in black. And pretty nice. And this is the one with the, I think it's a 78 kilowatt hour battery in it. This is a rear wheel drive. I think match range is probably about 200 and something. I'll get the specs for you. I'll post those specs up. But yeah, I've just been checking it out. Very nice vehicle. And just gonna give you a look on the inside here. Nice propagated seats, and this is good. I mean, it's a lot of space in the back. I was just in the third row back here, plenty of space. And even with me in the third row, my sister was still able to sit in this second row here. And this is my sister.
Hi.
Right here, Claudia.
Peace.
And she is the owner operator of Spice Just Right. And
Yeah,
just
catering
you know,
company, right.
It's a catering company, and I'm not gonna lie to you, that's best food. I'm telling you. Even food I don't like tastes good. I'm telling you, see, my sister's, the best food I ever had is when my sister cooked. I'm not exaggerating at all. Sorry, Mom, but yeah. So check it out, Spice Just Right, and that's located in
Maryland Heights. Yep. We have a commercial kitchen, and we come to you. So if you want us to deliver or you can pick up, we got you. Thank you, Curtis.
And so we're ready to check out our Kia EV9, and we're going to discuss, she's going to take me on a little ride, and we're going to talk about her experience as an electric vehicle owner. She had this vehicle since when?
Oh my gosh. It was in January when I got it. I don't remember the exact date, but it was a glorious day.
Okay. So I'm ready to go ahead and hop on in.
Turn on your heated seat. It's on the side door. I don't know if yours is like that.
Oh yeah, it's right here. So
the top one.
Okay. Oh, it's heated and cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is pretty darn good. Yeah. And so here's the driver's display right here. And actually, what's happening today? My sister's getting her charger installed, and I'm going to show you that to you because it's a pretty ingenious solution for those who are thinking about putting a charger in, and you don't want to run a bunch of electrical wire. So this is a pretty ingenious solution that they came up with. But yeah.
Now here's the control panel.
Okay.
So this thing, you know, that shows me like what's happening with I got my Spotify on. This is the map of where I'm going. This is like if we have the heat on, I'm going to have to turn it on. I can decide if I want it just for my feet. I just accidentally turned that off. Let me turn it back on. And I can decide where I want the heat to hit. I like my feet hot. I don't care about nothing else but my feet, but we got the heated seats. So that gives me the luxury of, and I can turn this part off, I think. Okay. And that's, you know, it's gonna target those areas to keep me warm.
And I also noticed that you have physical buttons here for your...
I do.
And so if you know, like in Rivians and Teslas, no physical buttons. So anyone who's used to buttons, a vehicle like this, would probably be less of a learning curve in a vehicle like this, because it's more just like an internal combustion engine vehicle. What the heck is that? Man, that driver's stalk is pretty darn big.
You're talking about this?
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
So this is how I turn the car on, and this is how I put it in gear right here. Okay, so I twist this if I want to drive, turn it down if I want to drive, push it in if I want it in park. And it took me a minute to figure out the windshield wipers. I was like, while I was driving home on a sunny day and the windshield wipers were going, I was like, what do I do? What do I do? So when I got home, I figured out that, and it's still, you know, you just push it down. Okay. You know, the faster you want it, the more you push it down. Then you push it up.
And so you actually have stalks. So some vehicles, they don't have stalks. You know what I'm talking about, Tesla.
Oh, what's a stalk?
Like these are stalks.
Oh, okay,
like they don't have, they try to delete everything.
Okay.
Like government employees.
Right.
Government
agencies. So we have this
and
drive
worry about
mode.
the fallout later, but.
Right. On here is the drive mode. And so when you press the drive mode, you see you got eco, normal, sport, my drive, and then snow. So if you want to drive, if there's a lot of snow outside, you want to put it in that mode. Okay. It's going to help you navigate through the snow.
And you just you change the modes just by pushing this button.
Pushing that button, right.
Okay, that's easy.
Right. And so I keep it in eco mode because that'll give me, you know, keep my charge up.
Take me for a little spin.
All right. Got your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
I also like the
Oh, this does ride pretty well.
Oh, yeah, it's so smooth.
Yeah, it has a pretty smooth ride. That Rivian is pretty darn firm.
Firm.
As far as the ride, it's a very firm ride.
So you're saying it's not as smooth, but it's firm?
Yes, it's not as smooth.
Okay.
It rides smooth, but this is more supple. As far as this has a softer suspension than the Rivian does.
And what?
The my generation Rivian, the new ones are supposed to have a less firm suspension.
Okay. One of the things that threw me off when I first got this car is how quiet it is. You forget about, you know, like with gas cars, they can be, you know, they're a little loud. But you get so used to it, it's like ambient, you know, at some point. But when I kept thinking that the car wasn't started. And I was like, wait a minute. I didn't start the car, and lo and behold, it was running the whole time. I just couldn't tell. It's like, because it's so quiet.
So I'm going to ask you a few questions as far as your experience so far. So first, what are some negatives or some drawbacks that you have experienced since owning an electric vehicle?
The biggest drawback is more me than anything.
Yeah.
Just getting used to gas versus electric. Okay. You know, I was really, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Really, I guess nervous, you know, about transitioning because you don't have that availability or to charge your car. Well, I'm learning. I didn't read the manual, like I keep saying. So as I figured things out, I did learn that there was like a charging station near my house because right now I don't have the level 2 at my house. I did find a place at a hotel where there is a level 2 and it was free. So that, you know, but then it was freezing cold. I didn't know I could sit in my car and keep myself warm. So I went in spending too much money in the hotel.
Okay.
You know, and all that stuff. So those things right there were just like, oh my gosh. But outside of that, just to be in this car and feel how smooth it is, knowing that I don't have to get a transmission, anything with the engine, which could be major. That was the reason why, because it seemed like my transmission was going out. Nobody could really determine for sure, but the car is definitely on its last leg. And I put a lot of miles on cars because of my catering company. And so, so that right there, I'm used to stopping and getting gas and jumping back in the car and going. But if I have it fully charged, I do notice that I can drive all around St. Louis and do what I need to do and get back home and have a decent amount of charge on my car. So it's still, especially when I realized that if I turn off the heat and just have my seats, what I do is I turn on the heat for a little bit just to warm up the car. And then I turn on when I get in the car, I turn on the seat so it can warm up. And when I feel warm enough, I can go ahead and turn that off.
So what are some of the good things or benefits or positives that you've experienced?
Well, like I said, some of the positive is knowing that I don't have to go to a mechanic anymore to get those things, you know, those maintenance oil changes. And, well, I had a really good mechanic, so he never ripped me off. He was I would highly recommend them. But
not for her, because she won't be going to him anymore.
Right, I do.
Sorry,
I
whatever your name is.
I feel bad about that. Right.
But yeah,
Joe, that's his name. So
sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe. and so the other positives too. I mean, I love the fact that in this car we got heated seats. Not only are they heated, but they cool. The smoothness of the car, the quietness of the car. And how the car greets me when I get in. I think those are things that even gas cars can do too. And so, but yeah, it just, there's so many, like you showed me earlier, the outlets in the back. Yeah. So if somebody needed to plug up a laptop, they can plug up a laptop and do work.
Or your refrigerator, you know, if you're doing a power outage.
Yep. You can use it for that. And so, but the best thing that's going to be for me is getting that level 2 charger put in so that it will charge the car faster.
And I think that is when you're going to really experience that's going to change your experience altogether. The convenience, for me at least, just being able to plug in. So if you instead of having I need to get gas, and especially in the catering business, and you need to get somewhere early in the morning, and so you won't have to worry about going to a gas station and filling up. You can just plug your car in. You're like, oh man, I forgot. Let me go plug my car in. And so this may allow for a reminder. I know the Rivian doesn't, but I know my when I had my Chevy Volt, it'll send me a text message if I didn't have it plugged in by a certain time. Oh. So Rivian, yes, definitely do that. Send out reminders, so we can program in when we want to plug our vehicle in, so we won't forget to plug them in.
And I'm getting on the highway right now, so you can experience.
Oh yeah, this is.
And you see it beeps like when cars are coming past me. It warns me, and just in case,
So what's the acceleration like?
That's a good question. I haven't really done much of that.
You better
press
that pedal.
What's up, dude? Hold on. Let me get over. I can't accelerate on this little slow car in front of me. Scare them
And this is not a performance version or anything like this, but
here we go.
Yeah, okay. That's some pretty good acceleration. Nice and smooth, no pomp and circumstance, all that.
Yep. Quiet as a so the Popo
she's going way over the speed
won't
limit,
hear me. It's like somebody's revving up. They won't hear that.
Yeah, even the wind noise is pretty good in here. This would be an excellent road tripping vehicle. Especially like if you have a family, just on a road trip, and nice and smooth.
It's nice and very spacious too.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did all of this cost?
The base price, because I did add on some stuff. We got that $7,500 off. The dealership had an additional, I think it was 2,500 off. I think altogether I got 10,000 off, and it ended up being like 44,000.
That's a pretty darn good deal.
Yeah.
This is a lot of vehicle for $44,000. I think our Mazda CX-9 that's like a 2017 that we purchased it was around the same price. Nowhere near the amount of amenities on that vehicle than you have on this right here.
Right.
Not even close.
And I wanted to get the model that was a step up. It didn't cost much more. It was just going to be a longer wait. And I needed a car.
Okay.
So I got this, and I'm very, very happy with it. So I do miss having the heated steering wheels. Steering wheel, I mean. But, you know, I can live with that. I didn't have it in my other car, so. So, but the heated seats makes me feel special, especially my back end.
And I guess you haven't had a chance to use the cool seats because it's pretty darn cold.
It's been so cold.
Yeah.
Not at all. I mean, we can turn, but you want to turn it on, you can experience it. And
no, I don't want to. I'm cold enough already. Right? No, I'm good. I experienced enough cold for the year already.
But there's a lot of stuff up here. I have to admit, I haven't really even tried to look at that.
And even cornering, this corners pretty well.
I think so too.
Yeah, this almost gives you like a luxury
feel
ride, at a much lower price point.
And that is, I think, so important. I was looking at getting an electric Honda, which I learned from you is actually a GM car.
Yes.
And it wasn't, to me, as smooth. It was definitely not as spacious. And with the discounts, it was a whole lot more money. With the discount, it was still gonna, because the Honda wasn't given any extra incentives. I was only gonna be able to use a 750, 7,500. I mean.
Okay.
And that car was costing me like 56,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a lot less expensive.
A whole lot less.
And way more vehicle. And so there's deals to be had on these electric vehicles. You know, so if you think if you think $44,000 is expensive, I just encourage you to go to a car lot to see how much cars actually cost, because the average vehicle costs like around $50,000 now. Very expensive, but
now there are some EVs that are smaller.
Yes.
That are less expensive.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So for this size, if you're doing an apples to apples comparison for an SUV of this size, this is a great price.
And you also checked out not the Blazer, but the
I did. I was going to get the Blazer.
Oh, you were going to get the Blazer. Okay.
But I have to admit, I really like the what's the other one called? So bad with names. I think it starts with an E. The Chevy Equinox. The Equinox. Okay. I like that too, and that was like a lot less expensive. I think that was about 38. So that wasn't bad either, you know.
It's not bad at all.
No.
And that car gets some pretty good range too. So what made you decide to switch from gas to electric? Because that's a big switch, you know.
It's a huge switch.
To switch over, that's a big risk. Because it's new technology. So what motivated you to switch over?
I'm gonna start saying what influenced me is, you know, I was watching your videos just to support you. Right. I was like, and I was learning stuff. I really was thinking I would never get one of those cars because I was like, my car was almost paid off. I didn't plan to buy another car at all. And so even when I started looking for cars, I was looking at gas vehicles. No way that I thought, and I started thinking, I was like, I think when I went to the Chevy dealer, the guy said, well, have you considered the electric vehicle?
Oh, he actually
said that. This guy is supposed to be like an expert.
Okay, that's surprising.
Yeah, he even started following you when I told him about you, and he was like, I really like your brother's page.
Oh, okay,
so that said a lot to me. I just did not like the look of the car. And then when I found this Kia EV9, the size was a game changer. Okay. That made me say, you know what?
Okay.
But the other reasons why I started leaning towards getting electric is because my transmission was going out. No more would I have to worry about paying for that. I'm very busy. I don't have time to stop and get oil changes, although I had to. So it was a lot of things like that those regular maintenance things that you have to do for cars, and those major things that can break down on cars that can stifle your pocket. And so that's what made me kind of lean towards doing this. Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of misinformation online, at least that I experienced. And I had an EV since like 2011 so far. And that, for me, it's the convenience factor and not having to deal with that maintenance stuff, except for like tire rotations and windshield washer fluid. And in my experience, I've had the maintenance on our one Mazda CX-9 costs more than all of the electric vehicles I've owned combined. So, and hopefully you're going to experience the same thing. Well, obviously this is under warranty, and Kia has a pretty darn good warranty.
They really do.
Yeah, so 10 years on this battery, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so pretty darn good warranty.
Even the sales process, I have to say, the salesman, I wish I could remember his name off the top of my head, but I went to the Kia, what's it called, dealership on Lindbergh in St. Louis, right there in Lindbergh and Olive, and that service, everybody I dealt with, just amazing customer service.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that means so much, because I had experienced horrible customer service with the Honda people, with who else? Mainly with the Honda people. The Chevy people were fantastic too. Okay. That guy was so knowledgeable. He really, pushed it over the edge, which convinced me to go ahead and get. And of course, talking to you, that pushed me over the edge to go ahead and,
So the Chevy guy pushed you over the edge to get a Kia?
No, to get an electric car. No, not at all. Not at all, no.
I was a recruiter, and it used to happen to me all the time.
Right.
Push a person over the edge just to join another branch of the military.
Yeah, sorry. But I didn't know anything about the Kia EV9. And so when I went and saw this, I saw it online, and I was like, let me go check that out. And initially I walked away from it because it wasn't the color that I wanted. Yeah. And then I was like, when they told me I get free car washes anytime I want to. Oh,
really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, I could take that black car.
Oh, man, that's pretty darn good deal.
So that was a really good deal. So they threw in a lot for me, too. I just have to admit, they really did. And it was no pressure. I didn't feel pressured. It was easy process. And they made sure the car was all nicely charged up. He gave me a little tutorial. I didn't remember half the stuff, but it just helped so much, all that they did. So yeah, so we're rolling back to the house because I got to go to work. But so what'd you think? What do you think overall?
This is a nice vehicle. This is very nice. I mean, the price is great. The amenities are awesome. I mean, this is a very, very good vehicle, and I'm going to show you all some of the things in here if you're planning on switching over. This vehicle has a lot of good stuff in here, especially if you have pets and family members that you actually like. Yeah, so it has a lot of and I'll show it to you, the vents and all of this other good stuff it has in this vehicle. But very nice. And also I just noticed this right here, all of this power stuff right here. So you got 12 volt, 180 watts, USB-C, and data. Man, this is pretty cool. And I'm just going to show you the back seats.
And I'm going to cut out.
Huh? Oh, you going to take off? What do you mean? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave it here so you can keep doing what you need to do. So nice meeting you guys.
Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe also.
Okay.
And also make sure you check out Spice Just Right.
Spice Just Right. We spice it just right, whatever you like. Okay.
Look how much space I have from here to here. Let me see how far I can scoot this thing up and still have. I mean, even at this point, I have plenty of space. Plenty of space. So a lot of space to put my feet under the seat. And is this even reclined all the way back? No, and then I can even recline this back. This is a nice road tripping vehicle. I'm gonna push this thing up and see as far as it can go before I become uncomfortable. Oh, that's too close. It has some pretty long legs. And you see here still that I still have some space here, and I can't ride like this. Especially if I put my feet like this. You know, if on a long ride, probably sitting like this may be probably the far as I want to go. But let's see the back seat, if I can fit back here. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So with a seat like this, can I fit? Yes, but as you can see right here, if I tilt the seat back, then I won't fit, but someone with shorter legs would. These back seats are normally made for children, so or smaller people, whereas they have the legs of a person that's probably like 6'2". But even in the back seat, you see here, you have USB-C cup holders. There's even a speaker right here, and even up on here you have these adjustable vents. And so I don't know if you can see this here, but this has what I believe is a close button and open, so you can adjust this and close this, close the vent, or you can open it up, and these things are even adjustable this way. And you have one over here also. And the same over here, you have the same, you got a little storage space right here. And then you have your cup holders. There's 2 cup holders, USB-C speakers. And I was sitting in the back, and earlier my sister had the radio playing. It sounds pretty good back here. And also you have your lighting up here, and this is touch, as you can see. Yeah, so pretty darn nice. And if I want to get out, I just push this button here, and you see that? Pretty cool. Looks like it doesn't stay, but, and so that gives a pretty good opening to get in and out. And then just come around back and see what we have. There's a button open up here. And I like how they have these rubber mats in here. And of course you have your buttons where you can drop the second row. And I'll just go ahead and hit one of these. And you see that? And you have your 120. And I like how they have the tethers here where you can just put the seats down. I like this. And it'd be nice if the vehicle over there had something similar to this. And this is pretty cool. I like this right here. That's pretty nice. And even under here, see, not a lot of storage under here, but there is some storage space. And it has this tire sealant, cargo net, compressor. Looks like another cargo net right here. And right here, this is, I believe, for the emergency release for the charge port door, which is right here. And that's a nice low floor there too. Again, just getting in the driver's seat. Oh, this is pretty comfortable. Oh, this is nice. This seat is very comfortable. I'm not gonna adjust it. I'm not gonna adjust my sister's seating position or anything like that, but this is very comfortable here. Yeah, this is nice. It's okay. I thought there was a few. I guess that's how you open the charge port doors. Here are all the controls here. Just like a normal car, a normal gas car, heated and cool seats right here, right on the door. Yeah, nice vehicle. And right here, here's the key to the vehicle. And the controls are on the side. And I even like this steering wheel. Looks like it has a flat top steering wheel, kind of flat, and kind of a flat bottom. You see you have all your controls here. And you have your signal controls, and you can see you have the 2 stalks. Yeah, this is nice. Very intuitive, nice screen here. And you have even your Kia Connect here. And you have your light controls. You can turn them all off, and these are adjustable, all touch. And let's check out this out. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've never seen it. You got the light up here. So pretty nice. And even here, you can adjust the seats. So the backseat passenger, you just go push this button, and also you see here you have USB-C again for the backseat passengers. And this version does not have heated seats in the back, but they have the top trim. You can get heated and cool seats in the back. This is a very nice vehicle for the price. And different from that Rivian over there. Of course, that's like a different class of vehicles. Rivian is an off-road vehicle, more comparable to like a Range Rover or something like that. But if you're looking for a nice family vehicle, this is very nice. And you heard it from my sister as far as making a switch. You know, it's always a risk because you're talking about a different technology, a different way of thinking, a different way of fueling your vehicle. And you heard her testimony for her experience. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. And again, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. And I can't wait to see you on the next video.